Well, it's official. The Lakers lost in the first round to the Phoenix Suns in Game 6, 113-100, and it's LeBron's first time in his career ever getting knocked out in the first round. What needs to happen next to the Lakers, and are the Suns good enough to make it to the finals? Let's find out. But before we get onto the video, please make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and turn on the bell so you guys get my videos right away. And with all that being said, let's get right into the video. Let's talk Game 6 to start off. Obviously, in the first 5 minutes, Anthony Davis got injured. He re-injured that groin and he wasn't even able to play the rest of the game. A lot of announcers and people on Twitter are saying Anthony Davis had no business even playing in the game in the first place because that type of groin injury takes weeks to recover, and AD was trying to play back in a day, which again, I do respect, but you can't play hurt. You're just going to worsen it, which he did. In this game, Jay Crowder had a hot start, hitting 3 or 4 threes in the first quarter alone. Devin Booker, a crazy game overall, crazy start. He had 22 points alone in the first quarter. The Suns had 10 threes in the first quarter alone. And, the Lakers had 14 points, which is the lowest first quarter points they've had all season, let alone the postseason. Coming into the third and fourth quarter, the Lakers did make an attempt to come back, and they came pretty close. They made some nice adjustments, such as double teaming Devin Booker and leaving Chris Paul open as he's still dealing with shoulder injuries and his shot wasn't on. Some key pieces to this game on the Suns were Jay Crowder. He's been struggling from 3 this whole series, but he really stepped it up. His only field goals were 6 for 9, and they were all 3-pointers. So, he made 6 of 9 3-pointers, which again is amazing. He had 18 points and 8 rebounds, and that's not all what he did. He was defending LeBron in the low post, and LeBron had no chance as he was getting muscled and couldn't even get a ball, to get his post-ups. Mikal Bridges, 10 points, 6 rebounds. His 3-point shot wasn't on, but don't let that fool you again. He was really clutch. DeAndre Ayton, a little bit quiet tonight. He's averaging a double-double this series. He had 8 points and 3 rebounds. Chris Paul, 8 points, 12 assists, and 2 rebounds. He's the person who in the third and fourth quarter really took over, got his teammates involved when the Lakers were trying to make that big comeback. He had some nice assists, and he was finding the wide open Devin Booker. Now, let's talk about the MVP of the game. Devin Booker, the young superstar in the making. He had 47 points, 3 assists, and 11 rebounds. Bro, this is gonna amaze you. Shooting 8 for 10 from the 3-point line. Yeah, 8 for 10. He shot 15 for 22 from the field and played 46 minutes. Man, I can't say enough about Devin Booker. He's an amazing player. This whole series, he showed that he is a superstar in the making. And again, he's going to be a big piece moving on to the next series. And I just can't wait to see him keep improving and playing. Off the bench, Cameron Johnson did have 10 points, 4 rebounds and 2 assists, shooting 2 for 3 from the 3-point line, and that's basically it. The Suns had a very good, overall team performance. Everybody contributed, and Devin Booker was on, and Chris Paul, his shot wasn't on, but his playmaking was there, and that's what led this team to ultimately win, and their defense. On the Lakers side, Anthony Davis dropped a big donut. Obviously, he barely played 5 minutes. He literally only had 1 assist and 1 rebound. LeBron James in 41 minutes, 29 points, 7 assists, and 9 rebounds, shooting 3 for 10 from the 3-point line and 11 for 26 from the field. Again, I'm not sure if I'm disappointed in LeBron, but I think that this whole series, I didn't see him playing with urgency, especially with the hurt Anthony Davis. It seems like he was too chillax, and he needs to just put his head down and drive to the paint, especially when it was a close game in the third and fourth. But again, I see him playing a little too passive. That's where they got knocked off. Dennis Schroeder, 20 points. He did have a better game, shooting 6 for 14 from the field. Obviously Kentavious Caldwell-Pope coming back from injury. He did make a, instant impact, dropping 19 points, 3 rebounds, shooting 3 for 6 on the 3-point line. And yeah, that's basically it. Off the bench, Taylor Horton-Tucker had a nice putback dunk in this game. Wes Matthews, 12 points. So again, and Andre Drummond did get a DNP. He's just, clogs up the paint. He can't spread the floor. I agree with the coaching staff on this one to not play him as, I don't know. I think they need to release him this offseason. He's just not fitting with the team right. But yeah, you guys can clearly see in the box score difference as well that this was a big defensive game by the Suns, and they basically locked up the Lakers for all 4 quarters. The Suns are now scheduled to play the Denver Nuggets, and that's going to be an amazing series to watch, especially with a young Michael Porter Jr. emerging into a star, as yesterday's game against Portland Trail Blazers, he had 22 points in the first quarter alone, and it was on a heat streak. Obviously, MVP candidate Nikola Jokic, Austin Rivers, the whole, this is going to be a really good series, and I'm definitely going to keep you guys updated. I do have the Suns winning, so comment down below, is it going to be the Nuggets or the Suns moving on to the conference finals? So, again, now let's talk about the LA Lakers. You can call it whatever you want, LaMickey, Anthony Davis, all that stuff, but the Lakers season was derailed by injuries, and that's just so unfortunate. I really believe if there was a healthy series, if there was a healthy Anthony Davis, this series wouldn't have even gone to, 6. This series would have been over in 5. But Anthony Davis and LeBron struggling so much with injuries. But again, it's part of the game, and we can't blame it on that. The Suns came to play, and the Lakers did not, and that's the end of the story. Again, LeBron's first time getting knocked out in the first round, which again is another crazy stat. It's so impressive. But I still have LeBron as the greatest of all time, and I know he's gonna bounce back. We do gotta give some criticism to the Lakers and LeBron, but again, everybody has their bad seasons. What was Michael Jordan doing at 36 years old? But again, let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think of LeBron James and Anthony Davis? Are you guys disappointed in them? Are you disappointed in LeBron? He had a lot of instances where you could clearly see LeBron not running back on defense, which I don't like, not hustling back to get a rebound, just simple stuff like that the greatest of all time should definitely do every time, no matter if it's a miss, just running back on defense. This is such a simple and tangible, but yeah. Comment down below if you guys think Anthony Davis is still a superstar player in the NBA, and do you guys think the Suns can beat the Nuggets? But with all that being said, thanks for all the support. Make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and turn on the bell so you guys get my videos right away. No discredit to LeBron, just disappointed in him, the Lakers, Anthony Davis, and good luck to the Suns against Denver. Peace.